Good morning, Prairie Dogs, and happy Monday morning. And it's Monday, so that means it is Marvelous. And so on Mondays, don't forget, we wear our favorite Marvel gear to start another marvelous week here at Pioneer. All right, if I could have everyone now join us for our Pledge of Allegiance, this week being led by our friends from Miss Grego's class.
Arlette,
Vincent,
and Tyler. Hats and hoods off.
right hand over your heart.
Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all.
All right, and thank you to our friends from Miss Grego's class for leading us in our Pledge of Allegiance for this week. And families, we did send out a message last week, but this is just a reminder for all of our Prairie Dog students that we need to make sure that we're leaving toys, games, electronics, cards, personal sports equipment at home. We love to see how excited our students get when they show us these things they love and enjoy, but these items can cause disruptions in their ability to focus and learn in class. If these items get lost or taken, our Prairie Dogs can become very hurt, sad, and or angry, which disrupts their ability to learn. So thank you for your help, Prairie Dog families, and making sure that those games, toys, and other items remain at home so our students can focus while at school. All right, and don't forget about our August Superpower of the Month being brought to you by Miss Mooneyham in the pause room, which is inclusion. And inclusion is that power to make others feel that they belong, no matter what they look like, where they come from, or their abilities in and out of the classroom. And the perfect example of that is in the book, All Are Welcome, in which it talks about a school in which all are welcome. And so, teachers, if you haven't had a chance to show this to your students, the link is in your email. And for our families, the link is in your ParentSquare message. Again, it's a great story of how all are welcome, with our Superpower of the Month being inclusion. And this week, we will be having some bullying prevention lessons throughout the week. As we finished up our hero lessons for safety last week, we want to go into our bullying prevention lessons this week, which remains solution focused, addresses the cause, and really work on teaching kindness, empathy, respect, emotional regulation, and communication skills. So those lessons will be taught this week in all of our classes. All right, ASB, we are getting close to elections, which will be at the end of this week. So we do have interviews that will still take place on Tuesday and Thursday of this week. Campaigning will begin. Make sure that you have followed all of the rules and guidelines that have been sent out about what you can do during your campaign. And speeches are due today. So make sure you get those speeches turned in for our elections that will be held this Friday. So remember, Prairie Dogs, if you are interested in holding office, you did need to make sure that you participate in all of the different steps to be eligible to hold office. If you have any questions, make sure to see Ms. Jensen or Ms. Castillo. And we do have Picture Day this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday will be for grades 3 through 5, while Wednesday will be grades TK through 2nd for our Picture Day this week. And we do have cross-country tryouts that will be happening this week too. We have 4th grade that will go on Tuesday, 3rd grade on Wednesday, 5th grade on Thursday. Make sure that you bring your permission slip with you to the tryouts. You don't turn them into your teacher. You will need them as proof when you go out for your tryouts this week. Don't forget to make sure to bring a lot of water and clothes to run in during your tryouts. It's going to be a hot week, so we want to make sure that you stay hydrated. Make sure you pick up a permission slip and have that permission slip with you to try out. And band instrument night will be happening this Tuesday. This will be occurring at Farmdale Elementary School in the gym. It'll be taking place from 5:30 to 7 this week. Tomorrow, band instrument night. And on band instrument night, on your way over, don't forget to stop by the Chipotle that's on Campus Parkway and let them know the code that you see here on the screen, and let them know that you're supporting Pioneer's 4th grade. All those funds that are raised go right back to students and their different field trips and activities that their 4th grade teachers have planned for them this school year. So support this great cause for our 4th grade students. And we do have a minimum day this week, so Wednesday will be a minimum day. The release times, remember, are 12:55 for all students except for our TK, which their release times remain the same. And there is still time for our parents to vote. We will be closing voting on Thursday at 3 p.m. and we'll be making an announcement of our new school site council members for this school year on Friday. Thank you to all those parents that were nominated and allowed their names to be run for the ballot. We look forward to creating plans that we continue to support our Prairie Dog students. We will have a fire drill this week. Our fire drill will be this Thursday, August 14th at 8:30 a.m., and this is for a fire drill. And Friday, we do have our indoor flagpole that will be led by Miss Flores' class, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And this should be the last week where we don't have our president and vice president joining us, since we'll be electing them on Friday, and then they will help lead us in our announcements on our indoor flagpole days. And don't forget that Wednesday, August 27th is a mandatory meeting for all of those that are interested in trying out. This is a mandatory pre-audition meeting where you'll get more information, and that's Wednesday, August 27th at 1:15, and this will take place in the Pioneer Cafeteria Gym. We do have our first grade and kinder parent academies coming up, so mark those on your calendars as well. Our first grade parent academy will be Thursday, August 21st, and there's 2 times for you to join us, either 8:30 or 1. And then we'll be having our kindergarten parent academy held Thursday, September 4th. Again, there will be 2 times to choose, 8:30 to 1. And these parent academies just give you more strategies to continue to help your student in both reading and math. All right, and families, our exercise-a-thon is underway with registrations beginning. We'll have our official kickoff on the 22nd of this month, but you can go on to mybooster.com and start registering your students for our exercise-a-thon this year. Remember, those funds this year that we're raising will go right back to students in the way of different lunchtime activities and tournaments and more sports equipment and playground equipment for all of our students. And don't forget, Prairie Dogs, we want to make sure that each and every day you're pausing and being kind and having that positive plan. So while you're present at school, make sure we're always kind, working hard, and we will be successful, Prairie Dogs. And don't forget, when we become upset, that's that opportunity for us to choose the peace path and take 3 deep breaths and make sure that we calm down our bodies and our brains so that we can choose to either talk it out, walk away, make a new friend, or get help. But remember, Prairie Dogs, this is our quote of the week, and it's K-Footy. Remember to keep your hands, feet, and other objects to yourself at all times so that we can make sure that we're all safe and enjoying our time learning here at school. We wanted to give a quick shout out. As you can see here, Miss Davis's Math Club is underway, and they built this amazing castle tower out of magnetic tiles. I just wanted to feature them with a shout out for Miss Davis's Math Club. Great job, ladies. And for drop-off and pickup for all of our families, we are looking to evaluate and looking at adjustments to our drop-off and pickup routines to increase student safety and awareness. Please be patient as we look for more efficient and more safe ways to get our Prairie Dogs to and from campus. Thank you. We did have our new SRO for our district joining us, and so we've been doing some evaluating of our routines, and we're trying to make sure that they're as safe and efficient as possible. And so please be patient as we work through some changes. Alrighty, Prairie Dogs, that's what we have for you this week. Let's make sure we're working hard to have a great week. And remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be Prairie Dogs. Make sure to hang on today after the birthday announcements. For all 4th and 5th grade students that are interested in band, we have a promo video for you to get you pumped up and hear what others think about our band program. So make sure to stay tuned for that after our birthday announcements, and have a great week, Prairie Dogs.
Everybody, Mr. Ellis here. I believe that every last one of you should join band this year because I believe that band is good for every last one of you. However, don't just take my word for it. I asked my last year students what they thought about you joining band, and here's what they had to say about it. I hope you enjoy.
I think you should join band because it's a really cool learning place, and you would be able to meet new people, and it's really fun. You could teach other people and they would want to join too.
Because it's fun and you get to have a party at the end of the year. Because if you don't have friends, you can make some new friends and you can have a lot of fun experience.
Because if not cappuccino, Assassinino will come for you when you're sleeping at 3 a.m.
Because it's skibbity and everybody will watch you join band because you're the Rizzler.
Learning a lot of new instruments is just a fun experience.
Because you can impress your family and just impress your family.
You should join band because you get plus 10,000 ward.
Because you get to make friends and Mr. Hillhouse is a cool guy.
I think you should join band because it's fun and also you should experience new things.
Because if you stick with it in middle school, then you can go on fun trips.
Because the band teacher is nice and I get to skip PE.